Join me as I take on the challenge of finding the best peat moss alternative for thriving plants in 2024. As plant enthusiasts, I'm sure we're all aware that peat moss has been a staple in our gardening routines for a long time. But with the growing concerns about the environmental impact of peat moss harvesting, it's time to explore some alternatives that can give us similar results without harming the planet. One of the main environmental concerns with peat moss is that it's harvested from peat bogs, which are unique ecosystems that take thousands of years to form. When we harvest peat moss, we're not only destroying these ecosystems, but we're also releasing massive amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. And let's be real, as gardeners, we're supposed to be nurturing the environment, not harming it. Another challenge with peat moss is that it's a non-renewable resource. Once it's gone for good. And the rate at which we're harvesting it is unsustainable. We need to find alternative solutions that not only promote healthy plant growth but also reduce our carbon footprint. On top of that, peat moss can be acidic, which can affect the pH levels of your soil. And let's not forget that it can be quite expensive, especially if you're using it in large quantities. So, it's clear that we need to find better options for our plants and the planet. When it comes to peat moss alternatives, there are a few options that stand out. Coconut coir, for example, is a popular choice among gardeners. It's a byproduct of coconut harvesting, so it's a waste product that would otherwise be discarded. It's also highly absorbent, which makes it perfect for retaining moisture in the soil. However, it can be prone to washing away, and it may not provide the same level of acidity that peat moss does. Another option is compost. Compost is rich in nutrients, and it's a natural way to improve soil structure. The problem is that it can be time-consuming to make, and it may not provide the same level of moisture retention as peat moss. Worm castings are another popular choice, but they can be expensive, and they may not be readily available in all areas. After researching and testing various peat moss alternatives, I'm excited to reveal that the top peat moss alternative for thriving plants in 2024 is perlite. Perlite is a natural, porous mineral that's made from volcanic glass. It's highly absorbent, which makes it perfect for retaining moisture in the soil. It's also pH neutral, so it won't affect the acidity levels of your soil. And the best part is that it's sustainable and environmentally friendly. I've seen amazing results with perlite in my own garden, and I've gotten feedback from other gardeners who've had similar success. It's clear that perlite is a game changer when it comes to sustainable gardening. And the best part is that it's widely available and affordable, so you can start using it in your garden today. In conclusion, choosing sustainable peat moss alternatives is crucial for the health of our plants and the planet. By making a few simple changes to our gardening routines, we can make a big impact. Remember, every small step counts, and by choosing perlite over peat moss, you'll be taking a step in the right direction. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your experiences with peat moss alternatives in the comments below. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on sustainable gardening. And if you want to learn more about peat moss alternatives, be sure to check out my other videos on the topic. Happy gardening!